Well guys, I'm here at the beautiful Marcum trail system today. I'm going to take the Scud out, and the goal today is just to kind of mush up the trails in places. They're muddy. This isn't probably going to be fun, but you know, who knows, maybe I'll have some enjoyable times. Rode about, I don't know, 1/10 of a mile, and already stopped 3 times to move giant stick blockages like this. Like every time it's windy, 1,000 trees fall. It's almost impossible. So, really nice section of trail here, just completely clustered up. Definitely a big job right here. So this is day 2. I've been out working for about an hour and 45 minutes clearing trail by myself, of course. I was pretty ticked yesterday, but I guess when it comes down to it, we had nothing compared to, got really lucky compared to a lot of places. Really surprised by how these trails really didn't take on much water, and there's very little mud. They're a little slick, but not really. Ride really good, a little softer, a little slower. But they compacted down really well, especially this part that I think a lot of people walk. It's interesting to me that bicycling doesn't really, mountain biking really doesn't keep a trail going. Like, I don't think you could hardly, unless you get a lot of mountain bikers on it, it's just hard to keep a trail going with just mountain bike, because the trail track, the tread is so minimal. I mean, everybody pretty much rides in the same lane, and it's just this narrow tire. So it's okay in the winter, but it grows over so fast because you're not really compacting the soil enough around that trail tread. I forget what it was like back when I rode almost exclusively in the Shawnee, and you know, you just didn't expect to stay on your bike that long. You knew there was going to be obstacles you had to get off. That's fun. I did a lot of work right here, cutting that out with my little pole saw. That's, whoa, super slick. Should have come and cut this guy. This is kind of a cool part of the trail, but it requires so much work. It seems to grow up so fast. The guys did a ton of work here this summer, clearing this, opening this up, and really appreciate it because it's a crazy amount of work. I just did a bunch of clearing in here today. And opened this section up a lot. Not really ground clearing, I've done that before, but just cutting down trees. There was a big fall down here, blocked up the trail. I opened it up and then cut back a bunch of junk around through here that was clogging up this trail. Nice, that rode really well. This is part of the prairie trail, and in the summer, if you can keep it open, it's kind of cool because it feels like you're riding in a tunnel. It grows up really thick. And then it does this cool thing I like, opens up here into this field, but this is really hard to keep open. I've mowed and sprayed it this year, and it's so rough. We had worked on smoothing it out, then they mowed this field with a big tractor and they messed up the trail a little bit, because I know it wasn't this bumpy. It gets pretty wet too in the wet seasons after rain. These field kind of holds some water, gets a little bit like a trough. Definitely becomes a challenge. It's a lot more fun to ride this on full suspension. But this really needs to be widened and covered in gravel. Well guys, I never really recorded an end. I was just out recording footage, but I worked about 2 hours on Saturday and then came back and worked about 2 more hours on Sunday, and then I rode about an hour. It was worth it. Saturday I was like, this is so not worth it. But when I come back, it was cleared up. It was in a lot better shape. I hope we don't have another hurricane, but I'm really sorry about all the, I can't imagine the damage that happened. I'm sure that there's a lot of things that are completely ruined right now. And we just got some rain. So see you later. Come ride North Marcum trails.